Welcome. Dyson, much better effort this time around playing the Heat than last time. What to you was the difference in tonight's game?
Yeah, we come out with much better effort. We're disappointed, how they treated us on our home floor. So, effort's the least we could do tonight. And, being undermanned, we need to bring effort every game if we're going to give ourselves a chance to win. So, I felt like, everyone played hard, everyone played together. We played discipline, played to the game plan. But, there's a few times, they weren't on some, big runs. And, we had a few turnovers in a row and we've got to close out quarters better. So, there's a lot we can learn from this game, but a much better effort from us tonight.
We talk all the time about how you're growing up before our eyes. Where are you right now, mentally and physically, versus where you were when the season started?
Yeah, I'm very good. Mentally, I'm loving this team. It's a great joy to be around. Coaching staff's great. So, everyone's good to be around, good to talk to, which, you have to have, long season. You're with each other on the road all the time. So, we've got a great group that loves being together. So, mentally, I'm there. Physically, I'm pushing through. It's a long season, tough. The last few games had a lot of minutes. So, body's holding up good. But, just got to keep recovering, keep, getting the mindset, next game mentality and, bringing, 100% effort every game.
You showed amazing poise there at the end of the game when they said you didn't call the timeout on time. Then you go and wrestle the ball, fight for the tip-off. Where does that composure come from as a rookie?
Yeah, I think, growing up, I played in a professional league, since I was like 15, 16 years old. So being in those situations, playing against, bigger, stronger people and, just knowing what I have to do to, help team win. And I think, I have a, great basketball IQ and know where to be at the right time. So, still I seen him turn his head, I seen an opportunity to go get it. I knew they were going to try to get the ball to Jimmy. It was just, whether they're going to throw it, to his right hand or left hand. So I just had to be physical with that. And, whether I called the timeout or not, I felt like I did. But, those things happen. You got to move on, next play. But, disappointing we lost, but, proud of, the effort we brought.
Someone who watched the replay several times.
Did they give you any explanation on the 5-second call or anything like that?
Nah. I went up to him and talked to him. I said, I looked you in the eye, pointed timeout, and then he gave me nothing. I'm a rookie. I'm not going to get any talk. So, I just got to move on. But, I felt like I called the timeout. I looked at him. He looked at me. I said timeout. Didn't get the calls. So, it is what it is. Yeah.
You've dealt with Jimmy twice in I think 5 days now. What unique challenges does guarding him, I guess, present?
He's a great player. He's an all-star. Great player in this league. Very smart, physical guy. Very strong. Gets to his spots. And a great cutter. Just finds open spots in our defense and gets the ball and great shot fakes. Drawing fouls, getting to the free throw line. He's got a really good basketball IQ. So. Those guys, they're tough to guard because you never know what they're going to do. But, I just try to, be physical with him, keep him out the paint, make him take tough shots and, just, make it tough on him.
Yeah, Willy has talked about how you guys are just going through under those stretches. A lot of teams go through, especially with the injuries piling up. What's been the focus just to try to get out of this and try to get the wins going again?
Yeah, we just got to bring it every game. We got to be disciplined. When you have guys go down, your stars, people have to step up. And I feel like we've had those people step up. We've been in every game. We've just, we've let it slip in, late quarters, turnovers, not getting back on defense, those types of things. So it's just little stretches in the games that we got to be better at. We've got to be more disciplined. But, we just got to have a next game mentality. We can't, dwell on this because we got another game in 2 days. So we just got to, get back on the practice floor, keep working hard, keep playing together. And, the wins will start to come. But, we've lost a few in a row now. But, we all believe in each other. So we believe we're going to bounce back.
Yeah, and part of the injuries has given you more opportunities to kind of play and start. I guess, where do you feel like you've grown the most as your opportunities have gone up?
Yeah, for sure. Injuries happen, more minutes for guys like me, and I felt like, just being out there on the floor more, learning, when to cut, when to hold. CJ's been getting blitzed the last few games, so finding little gaps in the defense where I can, help him out, finding our big stuff like that. Just being a playmaker, secondary playmaker. But yeah, I think with the minutes that I've been getting, I've been just seeing the game more, learning different players, how they like to play, and it gives you more time to kind of get your rhythm in the game and find ways to make an impact.
I know you're a rookie, but What have some of the vets been telling you guys, CJ, Larry, guys like that, as you are trying to navigate this tough stretch right here?
Yeah, I mean, our vets are great. CJ, Larry, GT, especially those guys. They're very good at talking. Especially on the floor when you come off. Hey, you got to be here. You got to do this. Tough losses like this. Let's go head up. Next game. We competed. You guys played hard. That's all we can ask. So, they're very good at next game, next play mindset, and especially out there on the floor. It's really helpful having those guys. Point me where they want to be. CJ telling me I have to lift higher to be able to get the pass when he gets blitzed. GT. Tell me I have to be here defensively, step up earlier. So just having those guys in my ear, being a rookie, it really helps me, and it's been great help for me this year.
What have you seen as far as the issue with the turnovers today, and where that kind of process?
Yeah, I think turnovers is what's killed us in a few losses this year, and our turnovers just they come from CJ getting blitzed, our guys not lifting high enough, not coming to the ball. Just making silly passes, silly trying to do too much, trying to throw the home run rather than just throw the easy pass. So we have to turn that around. I think it's just I was playing a little bit fast, a bit out of our rhythm, but I feel like it's something we can control, and I think something we can be better at for sure.
Thanks, Dyson.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.